All right, good afternoon, guys. My name is Aaron,
And I'm Christian.
and this is episode 23 of Brain 10 in our normal Friday segment of 10 new tech products and services this week. So let's get going. Hey, Franklin, what's up? I remember him from last time. All right, so Christian, I think you have number one.
Yes. Now, you'll have to do all the copy and pasting to the...
All right, I'll put the links in there.
Right. Okay. So the first one is called Website Grader. This basically what it does. It's by HubSpot, and it's a very intuitive way to basically put your website in there, and it tells you basically 4 categories, which is performance, mobile, SEO, and security. It gives you, what you're doing good, what you're doing bad, regarding to your website. It breaks it down for you, and it tells you what you can do to improve it, basically. It's pretty simple, really easy. It looks cool. I did it for a couple of websites. It's really very, very simple, easy to read, very easy to understand too. So,
who would this be like the ideal? I mean, or is it for like web designers, or is it for anybody who wants to figure out if their website's like doing well? Or
it's basically for anybody. It provides the information for someone who's not familiar with certain terms and stuff.
Are there fees? I think Christian said they're free. It was free.
Yeah, it's free. It's completely free. Again, this gives you more of the the basics of your website, but it does break it down pretty nicely. And then obviously it has the read more section, so you actually read it more. So as a small business, I can see people using this to go up against and ask their web designers, hey, I ran this this quick website grader, and it gave me these things that I should fix on my website.
Right.
It's a good way to do that.
Huh. All right. So yeah, Franklin said he just tried it out. Cool. All right. Let's move on to number 2. So there is not a link to this. It is just the open source possibility. So people who have the ability or understand open source with Facebook, you now have the ability to use Transform, which is the video service on Facebook, to create 360 video. So if anybody in the chat is actually doing that, I'd love to come and check out your videos, because it's going to be huge. It's just that it's kind of expensive to get going to do it. But what the new service is that Transform, that company, has cut down the video sizes by 25%, and they're going to continue to cut it down. So this is great for people who don't have a lot of data but want to do 360 videos, and upload time, download time, and just the amount of space that it takes on Facebook. It's pretty cool that they've just released it, I guess, about a year ago, the 360 video, and they've already cut down the file size to create it, and the quality does not compensate with that. It does compensate with that, so you're not going to lose any of that.
Very cool. Yeah, we talked about certain cameras and stuff here before, that you can actually record 360 videos, because right now all you can do is get a whole bunch of GoPros and hook them up together, to try to make that happen.
Right. There was that one company that was going to launch. They don't launch until next November, basically, but it sits there and it spins the whole way around and does your 360 video. Is that how it was? Or the whole thing's a camera or something like that?
Yeah, the whole thing's a camera. You don't have to move it around or anything. It has a camera in the front and a camera in the back. I think it was Luna 360 camera. That's what it was. Yeah. It's coming out later this year.
So everybody will probably jump on it.
Yeah. All right. So number 3 is, I don't know if I'm saying this right, but it's shackr.com. It is a basically you can make video advertisements of your company in just minutes. You have the ability, and creating the videos is completely free. The only thing is they charge you if you want to, get that video and use it for yourself. Average price is from $70 to $100 per ad. You basically designed a video right there, in that website, and basically it has a lot of pre-made templates. You can search by industry. So, for example, if you run a bicycling company, you can just search for bicycle companies, and it will show you different ads, already kind of pre-made ads, and you can add your own images, your own videos, and all that stuff. So it's pretty cool. Again, the only thing is, you have to pay 70 to $100 per ad once you actually create them. But the fact of creating the ads is completely free. So you can get on the website, create the ads, make them however you want them. I believe you can share them on social, but you don't own them. I think that's what it's called. I think that's how they target this. But if you want to own it, you have to pay the $70 to $100.
Okay. Oh, okay. So that's what Franklin was asking down there. So I want to make that clear. Is like, so he was saying, so what's the point of making the video then? So like, you're saying we can share the video as an ad, but you never actually own the content until you pay the $70 to $100 to like ask or to own it.
Right. Exactly.
Okay. That makes more sense. And then they obviously have like state-of-the-art technology to create that ad, I'm guessing. Or
right. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Huh. That's interesting. I mean, I want to check it out, especially, if we could probably, what I'm thinking we could use it for is, creating a Facebook ad, put it out there, and then Canva for video. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what Jose said. But what we could do is create the video, put it out there. You're saying we can share it on social media, or we can't, we wouldn't be able to download it, would we? So that would be a problem.
Right, exactly.
Okay, never mind. But $70 to $100 to create a high quality video ad, I'm guessing is decently cheap. But for a small business, they're going to want to go to a cheaper alternative.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. But I mean, it's pretty cool. And it tells you, the duration of the ads too. So they range from the 30 seconds to the 1-minute ads, and then you can preview the ad, the template, basically. And then it tells you like what you'll need to create this ad. So, for example, this particular ad right here, you need 17 pictures and about 2 clips.
Very, very interesting. Yeah, we'll have to play with that. All right. I think number 4.
Yeah. Okay. So number 4 is phototype.co. This was on Product Hunt, I think. But it's pretty cool for marketers or any designer who's trying to figure out if your pictures are going to fit in Instagram or Facebook. Basically, nice. What it allows you to do is get stock photos online. So, before you buy the stock photo, you want to make sure that that photo is going to work for the ad or the image that you're working for. So what Phototypes allows you to do is search, I think it's 7 or 8 stock image websites right now. And it allows you to crop the images however you want and just overlay a text on top of it, something simple. And then it allows you to, basically you can tell, okay, I can basically use this or I can't use this, depending on how you wanted to crop it for the picture that you were using. I thought it was pretty cool. It's also free.
Nice. That's the good part.
Right. So yeah, it's just kind of like looking for the right image, and you don't have to buy the image before knowing if it's going to work or not.
Okay, so my question is, can I upload an image to it? Like if I already go to Pixels, like if a lot of people know what Pixels is, and then you can download the free stock photo, but you want to use their software to like upload a high quality Getty image, like is that possible, or that defeats the whole purpose of it trying to use their stock photos?
Right. I mean, it's not their stock photos because they use different websites. So they use Getty Images, Pexels. Let me see, what are the other ones? StockSnap, iStock, Shutterstock, Offset.
Okay, so there's free options.
There's free options, and there's the paid options too.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that'll be really good for Instagram, like you're saying, because it's already perfect. Everybody knows, like, what is it, 800 by 800 for Instagram or 600 by 600. Right. So, if you didn't know that, that's great to get on there, create it from a computer, and then just save it somewhere to add on there. Huh. Okay. You didn't actually tell me about that one, so I'm gonna have to check it out. All right, so let's move on here to number 5. This is pre-launch, but I encourage you guys to definitely check out the website, because if you do anything with Facebook right now as far as advertising, there are big brands that are using them now, like Wendy's and Target and BMW. And what this is canvas.facebook, and it's brand storytelling. Think of Snapchat. If you're on Snapchat, if you're not on Snapchat, I'll explain it. But there's an option on Snapchat to discover, and it's things that are going on in the world. So brand could be on there. For example, Target's on there, and you click on Target, and they'll tell a story. And you can either go up or down and learn more about that specific item that's on there. On Canvas, they do an example of like a box, or like get out of the box or something like that with Target. And you can scroll up to learn more about the story, and then you can swipe right and left with like pictures to go more in depth. So it's like, I don't know, just visually enhancing, engaging for the audience. And it is pre-launch right now, so you can go there and sign up. Big businesses are using it, but you could get behind the scenes and, submit your name to check it out. But the video does it so much more justice. You're just scrolling through an ad, and you actually click on it, and then it pops up to a full screen. It's specifically for mobile. Most people are going on mobile now and looking at things on mobile. So it's like takes over your full screen on mobile, and it's just, right there in your face, high quality images and engaging. So highly suggest to check that out, because we'll be seeing a lot of that lately in the future.
Yeah, this really reminds me of Snapchat Discover.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're looking at those brands and you're swiping and then going up to learn more, it's almost identical to Snapchat Discover.
So Franklin down in the comment section had said that it looks really cool, but I don't know how useful it actually is. So it took a little while for me to actually understand a lot of it too, but think about it like Facebook video ads. There's not very many of them yet, but right now on Facebook, on your own personal timeline, you'll see a bunch of videos, and that's just really what's pushed. And so video ads are going up there, and this just takes it another level deeper to find out more.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll see. It could be a flop. It very well could be, but I don't know. We'll see. All right. Number 6?
Yeah. Okay, number 6 is Adobe Voice. Again, we're going back to videos. I think, everything is almost video. So this is an iPhone app. It lets you create beautiful and just simple videos. You have the ability to basically add icons.
Franklin asked if it was, please say it was free voiceovers.
And it lets you add icons, text, pictures. It's kind of like, you're creating your own PowerPoint presentation, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a video, and you add your own voice to it. I know Aaron was playing with it earlier. They also offer, again, pre-made layouts, themes, and a little bit of music in there. So they look really, really good. And all you have to do is just, put up a few icons, put up your own pictures, your own logos.
Mm-hmm.
And it almost looks like, you could make, how-to videos, or you could make almost an ad sometimes.
Yeah.
If you play with it right, you can definitely make an ad for it. And I know Aaron was recording it earlier, mm-hmm. and it changes your voice a little bit.
Right.
So it makes it seem more like a commercial voice, I guess.
In sync with it. So there you go, Franklin. It's kind of a voiceover. And it changes with the type of ad that you do. So like I did 2 of them. I did teach a lesson and then promote an idea. On the teach a lesson one, my voice got higher. It was more feminine, and it just synced with the music more, or the melody more. And then promote an idea, it didn't do it as much, but my volumes kind of adjusted with it. So it's kind of cool. So since I have been into it, you literally create a project. Like he was saying, you have the templates. But the cool thing is you just record what you want to say. Like, if Christian and I are doing a tip on for our company next week, and we're like, so a tip would be to schedule your Facebook post using the Facebook tool instead of using buffer because Facebook favors it, I could say all that, and then it would play a melody in the background. Then I could choose an icon with it. And like, I think you were saying like you can use a personal picture. You can use, I don't know, so that it's pretty cool. And then you can save it to your camera roll. Now, the question Christian did ask me earlier was if it keeps it as a square. So right now or a rectangle. Right now, we would want to use the video for like Instagram, and I don't know how it would cut it off for that. So that's a good question. But it's free, completely free. So download it. But it is 100 megabytes in the App Store. So
I'll take a big chunk. All right. So number 7, it's a chat that you can add to your website. What I really liked about this was that it integrates with your Slack. So that's how it really works. Whenever someone talks to you on your chat on your website, it goes automatically to your Slack group. So the reason why I really like that is because Aaron and I use Slack every day.
Right.
So in order to keep up with, people who would be chatting up in our website, it would definitely be super easy just to chat with them using Slack. It's really easy to set up. They allow full customization. They even have like a satisfaction survey at the end of the chat, so the customers can rate you basically. It also has an email fallback, so if neither of us is on Slack or connected to Slack, it sends everything through email. And you also have the ability to share videos and images. So in Slack you can share images and videos and files. You can do the same thing with the live chat right there. The only bad thing about it was the starting price point. Yeah, it's $39 a month, and that's for the lowest one. I think it goes up to $79 a month, and then they have like an enterprise, which they don't have a price on that yet. Right now they're doing a closed beta version, so you have to like sign up to try and test it out, but it's not available for everyone just yet. Yeah, hopefully they make it cheaper because.
Yeah, that's what Franklin was saying is expensive, and I agree. So maybe like that's what they'll find out in the incubation stage or the beta stage right now is that drop the price in half and you'll increase the followers by double or triple because, I'm turned away with it for $39, but for $10 or $12 a month, I'd be pretty intrigued to jump on it, especially if the target market is like startups, There's a ton of apps out there, so.
Yeah, because we've seen free live chat apps,
right?
But again, they're kind of they go to your email. I think that's what it was.
Right. Yeah, it is,
or something like that. Yeah.
But the fact that they link, that's where those other companies could come in and steal the competition. They could come in with, like Chris could come in and say, "Okay, we're going to integrate with Slack now. Work with Slack," and they'll just cut their price and. A dog-eat-dog world, really, but we'll see. All right, so moving on to number 8, guys, there's the link down there. It's an app as well. It's pretty cool. It's called Intercom, and what this is useful for is if you have multiple Facebook pages that you're handling, you can set up Intercom, and what it does is anytime somebody messages you, it goes to a big dashboard, and anybody who's in that dashboard can see the message there. It's in the queue, and you can reply from your computer. You can reply from your phone, anywhere. You reply to that person. It goes directly to them as a message. They don't know that it's, whether it's Christian answering the question, me answering the question, or even Franklin down in the comments answering the question. If we're integrated on Intercom, we can answer those questions. I did download it earlier, and it is, there we go. Yeah, that's the actual, this is for the app. I don't know. Franklin corrected the URL, I guess. But it's free, so the app download is free. I believe I did not check to see if it was with Droid. I downloaded it because I'm iPhone. Yeah, okay. No, I did write it down. It is an iOS app, so if you have an iPhone, it's for you. If you're Android, I guess buy an iPhone. Hopefully they come out with one. But so those anybody who has a small business or a startup and never Oh, Franklin is a Android user, I guess. It's okay. Um, all right. So I think I have number 9 too. Number 9 is a. Thanks, Greg. Greg said he liked that one. All right. So this is very simple. This company's actually been around, but it's your personal landing page. So it's free, very simple to use, and you can see the examples that are on the website there that you can take. I would suggest a high quality picture. On one side of it, you have a high quality picture. The other side of it, you could have, what your interests are, what you do, your links to your personal Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or to your business if you have a business. And then there's like a large call to action. So it just separates you. It's your own personal landing page. It's free, gets you out on the web, and kind of, if you have a business card, or if you have, trying to think of other uses for it, but like maybe even LinkedIn if you wanted to check that, if you didn't want to send them to your business page, but just find out about you personally.
So it's almost like a virtual business card.
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
It just has a little blurb about you, a picture, and then how to connect with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then that's all it is. You don't scroll at all. It's literally, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And I did not check to see if so you could do it as like Aaron.Pearson, or you could, I think it was something like that. Okay, so Greg asked a question. I was trying to read down there. Why about.me versus an about section on your website? So I think this just adds another layer to send yourself out there. So if people find your website, they could obviously do the about me, but this is also for people who, if you're branding yourself well, that's just another avenue stream to send people to your website. This wouldn't necessarily go from your website to your about me page, but it's kind of like with Facebook and Instagram and Yelp and Google. It's all avenues that send you to your website. Awesome. Yeah. So Jose says that it also connects to WordPress, and bloggers love that. So I can see that. Yeah. Franklin says it's an easy and clean way to brand yourself online.
And it's free. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You cannot beat the free process. And it's so, yeah, exactly. It's so clean and crisp. So I don't know. Off subject. What is a best digital business card? Took mine 5-10 minutes. Okay, cool. Franklin already set up one. And George has a question off subject. What is the best digital business card? I do not know that. I'm actually more traditional in the sense we are more tech forward, but our business goals are more, not old times, but more like traditional in the sense that we want to go and actually meet you. We will talk over Skype and we will talk on Slack and everything like that. We know that that's part of being it, but being authentic and actually handing somebody that business card that they can hold in their hand speaks a lot more volumes, in our opinion. So I have never looked at a virtual business card. Okay, let's move on here to everybody's favorite topic, taxes. But this is to help you with your taxes, so I think this will be good. It's called Tada, and it is by Intuit, the same people who do TurboTax. They have a 30-second video on there, and I'll just give you a recap. The girl has her phone, she downloads Tada, and she puts on the information that she has, like her name, all the information, and then she gets a professional consultant, CPA or a tax handler, and then she sends over her documents, like her W-2, her college student loans, all of them. She just takes a picture, and then she'll get a message back from that person. You're assigned a specific person, like Jose could be my tax accountant. He signs his name down at the bottom, and if everything's okay, you push yes, I like it, and then it goes through. Basic pricing is $20 for anybody who's a W-2 employee, student loans, and there's like a list of 3 or 4 different things, and that's for $20. For $40, you get their more advanced options, but it's still pretty good pricing, and it's all done from your phone, so very cool. Doesn't support expats. Just check. Yeah, I think this is just the general population, as far as like your straight W-2 employees. So may not be for everyone on here, but reach out to a friend. I know this would be good for like my sister or other family members who are W-2 employees. All right. And did I put the link down there? I think I did. Yeah. Okay, cool. And thanks for joining us, Michael. I just saw you jump in. All right. So the last one is recharge.co. Now, this is awesome. So anybody who travels can probably relate to this or is gearing up to travel. This is luxurious hotel rooms. You can check in anytime, check out anytime, and it's based off of the hour. So let me paint a scenario for you. We're traveling to LA. I'm in Texas, and I have a meeting in the afternoon, but I arrive at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I took the red eye. So I want to take a nap, but there's nowhere to go take a nap. With this app, download the app, check into the hotel seamlessly, just literally. I'm guessing it's connected to your card or something. I don't know that part of it yet because I didn't download it. But you check into it and you walk in, check into a room. You go take your nap for a couple hours, take a shower, go to the gym, and then check out. And you pay for $40 to stay there for 3 or 4 hours instead of buying a hotel for the whole day that would have cost you $100, $120. And you can stay as little or as long as you'd like. And I don't know, it's just seamless and it's kind of cool. So that is it.
Or is it Recharge Echo?
Yeah, I put it down there, I believe. So I don't know. I think I definitely will be using something like that. I think right now, though, if you are in the San Francisco, LA area, it is available to you. It's launching nationwide later. So
cool.
All right. So we will, just for the people who are in the chat, we'll wrap up here with the recording. And then if anybody wants to jump in, ask questions or have statements or, of any other tech stuff, we're open to that as well. So, but again, my name is Aaron.
And I'm Christian.
And this was episode 23 of Brain 10, where we brainstorm 10 ideas 2 to 3 times per week, typically about small business, tech, or entrepreneurship. So I will see you guys next week.